Satnam. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've noticed a few photos of me wearing a crown braid with a scarf. And I've got a lot of requests to make a video on how to tie this crown braid. And I'm calling it the Myrah braid because Myrah is my name and it's a braid. And traditionally this braid is from the Oaxaca culture, the Mexican Oaxaca culture, and it's part of my heritage. And women have also asked, you know, can I rock the braid? And to be honest, if you look way back at, you know, the tradition of braiding hair, it kind of comes from all different regions of the world. So yes, you can rock the braid, please. And it's a good way to kind of consolidate your energy as well and just bring a little bit of calm, collective, and direct centeredness in yourself so that you can move through time and space with more grace and more balance and with less commotion, right? Because the hair is a wild thing. And my background is I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher, so I might talk a little bit of the science behind why we braid the hair and why we use wooden bristle combs to brush through the magnetic frequency of the hair follicle. So yeah, so we'll get into it. I have a mirror right in front of me, so if I'm not looking directly at the camera, it's because I'm trying to get the thing right. So just bear with me. And all you need is a brush if you brush your hair, a comb if you're neurotic and want to have like a nice line going from the back of your head and getting the hair even, and 2 little elastic bands and any scarf. Right now I have a clothing line called Myrah Penaloza with a hashtag called Kundalini gown, and this is one of the products that I have on my website available for you. So this is an Indigo Turban fabric, and it's a scarf. You can wear it as a turban, you can wear it as your braid scarf, and it's kind of a really sweet, beautiful piece. The indigo is genuine indigo. It's not artificial dye, so it's a nice, potent, beautiful chemical not chemical, but beautiful ingredient and plant to incorporate into your life. So you can read more about it, or I can share more about it later. So what you're going to do is comb your hair out. So I'll comb my hair with you as well. And you can always fast forward it to the part that we get started with the braid. And the reason why you want to use wooden bristles is so that you can really distribute the electromagnetic frequency that comes out of the crown of the head, because it's a vibration. Every physical thing has a vibration, and we hold a very specific vibration as humans on the planet. And so you want to brush it out with wood or any type of natural material. I also have some crystal combs on the website, so you can invest in one of those if you feel so inclined. So this is a wooden comb that I use, and I'm just going to use it to part my hair down the middle. I'm going to bring my hair forward and just comb it down or brush it down, gather it down. And so you have your 2 parts. And if you are familiar with braiding, this is going to come easy to you. If not, we'll just learn. So you're going to take your scarf. Again, it doesn't have to be this scarf. It can be any scarf, any piece of fabric. And you're just going to not get too fancy with it. This one's only about a few inches width. So it's kind of nice because it creates a nice thickness to it. And you're just going to put it at the base of the neck and extend it out. Make sure that the length is even so that you'll have a nice evenness. And eventually it will kind of fluctuate, but that's okay. And so you're going to gather your hair forward, and you're going to take the hair that you have in your hand, and you're going to part it in two, because we're going to do a 3-part braid. And this 3-part braid is going to incorporate the scarf fabric, so that's going to be one of the legs, one of the third version. Okay, so I have bangs, so I just want to keep them forward. And you're going to take your braid and you're going to add the scarf, and you're just going to begin to braid. Very simple, very easy, very soothing. And just going to braid it all the way down. This is also, it's not the braid that Frida Kahlo wears. That's a different style of braid, but it's kind of similar, and you'll see a lot of, if you've ever traveled to the south, to South America, for example, Guatemala or Peru, they have this traditional braid going as well. And once you get to the end, you want to take your 2 strands and you want to bring them together, and then you want to grab your hair tie of choice. I just use these little plasticky ones. They're easy to get. These are actually what I use to do my daughter's hair, just because they're easy and they're small, and so you don't have that much hair at the end of it, and so it's just kind of easy. So you'll just kind of put a little knot, tie it up. And this is kind of a good hair ritual to have for the full moon, to just bring everything in and stay grounded and balanced, so you don't get caught up with the crazy energy that the full moon brings up, and you can stay grounded and consolidated in your own frequency and whatever intention you have on the full moon, whatever sankalpa you have. So there's that side, and then you'll do the other side. Same. You just take your 2 parts, and then the third one you add. And it's just easy. The back is just going to look like there's just one big strap behind the base of your neck, where your skull and your neck meet. And it's smooth, and you just keep braiding. All the way till you get to the end. I realize I'm going a little bit fast, but if you're familiar with braiding, this won't be too much of a problem. And so I would get to the end here, and I'll take my little hair tie. And I'll just give it a nice little tie here. And there you go. And you can rock it like this. Like, this looks kind of nice. So what you're going to do now is just kind of take the ends of the braids and bring them onto the crown of your head here. I like to bring it a little bit forward so that I can adjust it and bring it back when I like. So you're going to take it and you're just going to make a knot. And the thing too is that people often think, do I have to have long hair to do this? That's why you're using a scarf. It kind of acts like a modern day extension, so that you can actually wrap the hair around. So even if your hair's short, and if it's like down here, you still have this fabric that's going to allow you to bring it up. And if you want to grow your hair out, this is a good ritual to do as well, because it starts to kind of pull on the strands and stimulate the scalp. A lot of the old native traditions on like hair growth and hair therapy is to braid your hair at night. So even if you know, if this isn't a thing for you, you can just braid your hair at night if you want to make your hair grow longer and sleep on it braided. And it also allows you to relax and sink into yourself too. So you'll have little guys sticking out. You just want to use the fabric and cover them. And then what you're going to do is feed this scarf back behind, depending on the direction it goes. So let me clarify. So this one goes in this way, so I'm going to feed it back, and this one goes out this way, so I'm going to feed it forward, okay? It's going to get a bit weird, but just bear with me here. So there I go, feeding it. Feeding it some more. And then once I feed it enough, I tuck it in. Then there it goes, and then I work on the other one. And of course it'll pop out, but then you can just kind of get it and then perfect it. Perfect it more towards the end. And you see how my bangs are kind of going with the fabric? I'll fix those more towards the end. Okay. Sort of fed it, and there you go. And then I could pull my bangs out now. There we go. This guy I can push it back. There you go. And then you have the very popular, sought out for Crown Braid. And it's just easy. You can go about your day and enjoy your time and, you know, make head turns because you look beautiful and radiant and elegant. and then the back, I mean, the back you can always, you know, adjust. If you have one of those like mirrors that you can just look at the one behind, I'll just show you how mine looks. And it's just simple, easy. You see kind of the base. And that's it. And if you have any questions or if you like it and you want to pass it on, pay it forward, I'd be very, very excited if you use a hashtag that says Myrah Braid. Just so that I can see if you tried it or not. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you rock it and wear it well. Satnam.